Hello out there, Facebook. It's Valerie Shepard, the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery, and I'm coming to you live for today's World Peace Meditation from Hanalei Horse Rescue in Trabuco Canyon. And if you look right behind me, here are some of the subjects that we serve here. And I felt like this is some place that I come on Saturdays to rehab my body and contribute to the planet in powerful, beautiful ways. And it's all around creating more peace on the planet. So if you've been a part of this experiment that's been going on all summer long, let me see if I can get that glare. There's sun out here, isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so you see people in the background doing what I'm usually doing, which is mucking out stalls, and it's beautiful. And this place is special to me because I love horses, but also it's special because these horses have had kind of a tough life. This is a rescue, which means the owners and the contributors bring horses here that have been traumatized, that have been harmed. And hi, Ivana. Hi, MarBeth. Thank you so much for coming. And so it's a place that needs peace. It's a beautiful place on the planet that needs peace and can give a lot of peace. And I get a lot of peace when I come here, which is one of the reasons I come here. It's part of my self-loving equation to continue healing my body after the stroke. So this peace experiment, I think, is a beautiful opportunity for us to check in on where we are. So I always talk about peace. So I'm wearing my Love and Peace Infinity, Infinite Love and Peace shirt. And I always think about peace in particular as a deeply personal spiritual thing. It's not to me this geopolitical or geocultural dynamic that we always want to make and sometimes, not everybody, but sometimes leave it over there, like as it's a political or cultural thing. And I'm in a different place. To me, the peace out there is a reflection of peace in me. So and I talk about this in my book. I got my book here with me. I've got a whole section in my book on forgiveness in the shake-up step. And I just thought I would start there and then go into one of the most powerful peace-giving things there is. Peace that surpasses all understanding, that is not mental, starts here. And that peace comes from inner peace. And to me, the deepest, richest way to bring peace to yourself, which then emanates everywhere you go, is forgiveness. I talk about it in my book a lot. I teach it in my courses. And one of my favorite practices is the Ho'oponopono. So I'd like to just give a little guidance on the Ho'oponopono, and then I'm just going to take us through a couple ways that we'll do this. So this is an ancient Hawaiian practice, and there's a lot you can read up on it, so I don't want to take our time with that. But basically, it's an acknowledgement of this inner-outer realm, this cycle of reciprocity with the whole third dimension of the earth, which is what's going on inside of me has to be reflected outside of me. So when I can come to the space of taking responsibility for my own emotional states, not putting it on someone else, and also taking responsibility for what's out there, for what's in here, that actually can create a space out there that is wherever I go, I'm taking with me. So Ho'oponopono is very simple. You breathe and get into a quiet place, which I'll help guide you through, and then you call up, and what I'll be guiding you through is to call up a place of discomfort, a place of concern, a place of fear, a place of something like that, and see if we can dissipate it with the Ho'oponopono meditation. The words are very simple, and it's taught differently, okay? But I always teach it as I start with, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Some people are taught, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. But I always start with, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And the cool thing about forgiveness is nobody else needs to know you're forgiving them. You can just do it, and it brings more peace and love and joy into the planet. So let's get started. And I want to get started by calling you into a deep breath and just hear these words. For the next 7 minutes, we are going to focus on bringing peace to the Middle East by bringing peace to ourselves and joining in a unified field of consciousness through this meditation. So be it, and so it is. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just listen to my voice as I give you these prompts. And I'm going to be emanating it to all the volunteers and the nature and the horses, which you can see behind me. That's Hope. And Grace is back there somewhere. She's the white horse back there. And so close your eyes, take a deep breath, and first call in to you an emotional state that you're aware of that is out of harmony, that represents this potentially warring factions within you. I'm okay, I'm not okay. I'm financially safe, I'm not financially safe. Like, what's the warring faction within you? Go to that place and feel it deeply. Make a great relationship with that place. It's a part of you. It's an aspect of you. Fear is okay, especially when we don't push it away, when we welcome it. Go to that place, feel it, and then hold these words in your heart, say them out loud. Connect with that space of war, friction, tension. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And so for the next piece, think about disturbances in the outer world, the world around you. So whether it's the neighbor who bangs the dog, for me sometimes the disturbance is dogs barking very early in the morning. Sometimes it's the way people drive or the way they talk or the way they don't greet me. That used to really irk me. Why can't you say hello? Go to that space, whatever that disturbance is outside of you, that thing that you don't accept, that thing that you don't like, that thing that you don't want to experience. Go peacefully inside. Allow yourself to feel it. Feel the disturbance itself. And see if we can't loosen it up by bringing peace and love to it. So it's never about throwing things out. It's about subsuming them in love and light. So the disturbance of the outer world, the political world, the healthcare world, the cultural world, whatever that disturbance is for you, go to that place, feel it, and then say in your mind, in your heart, maybe out loud, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And take a deep breath. And notice I did not ask everyone to join in. I didn't tell everyone to be quiet because I'm doing a meditation. And the reason for that is that if we wait for everything out here to be non-disturbed, to be in a quiet state in order for us to be in a quiet state, if we force the world to be controlled by what we need to be quiet, it doesn't necessarily work. Hi, Estra. So great to see you. Thank you for coming. So you'll hear people talking, you'll see the horses eating, and we're just going to keep going with the meditation. So now, if you are feeling like someone's transgressed toward you, someone did something to harm you, whether they meant it or not, let's go to that space where you feel harmed by someone else. Hold that space. And maybe as you're holding that space inside you, think of all the places in the world where people are holding on to this. Somebody harmed me. The transgression is deep. It's old. It hurts. Go to that transgression. Go to that transgression. Feel it. Allow it to be exactly as it is, unchanged, wherever you feel it. Take a deep breath, feel it, and say in your heart, in your mind, maybe out loud, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.
And I think it's worse because there's shavings everywhere. So
you're doing great. Just a couple more. Stay with it. Now, go to the place inside you that is disturbed because you know you've hurt somebody else. Go to that place. It's a tender place. Probably a tender place that sometimes doesn't feel so good to contemplate. We're going to feel it and be with it. And we're going to forgive ourselves for it. So feel whatever that is. Whatever that is where you've hurt somebody else. Or you know they were disturbed and maybe they're still carrying that disturbance that was brought on by the me. And just feel it. Let yourself come into harmony with it. And say in your mind and your heart, maybe out loud, these words of forgiveness and release. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's a really good one to practice. Self-forgiveness is really powerful. And sometimes we do hurt others, and we do sometimes hurt ourselves. And so that's the last piece of this. Feeling like I've harmed myself whenever I've maybe not eaten as well as I'd like to, maybe when I'm not getting enough sleep, maybe when I'm staying too long in a relationship that's not serving me, maybe when I'm not paying attention, maybe when I'm not raising my consciousness to get above the muck and the yuck that's in my life. Any of those ways that you might be harming yourself, let's forgiveness on that. Let's do some forgiveness on that. So just hold the awareness of whatever that is. Hold that awareness within you. Feel it in your heart. Open yourself up to it. Allow it to be there. Hi, MarBeth. Get connected to somehow that you've not been your best friend, that you are out of self-love.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
And let's create the forgiveness wave to heal that within you.
Did you happen to take off Hope's?
In your mind, in your heart, maybe out loud, say these words. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Yeah,
Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.
we could get some flashlight maybe? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
I'll take it off and start
I love you. And take a deep breath and just rest in this energy for just a few seconds, and we'll say farewell. I'm really grateful for you joining me today. I want to just show you, if I can, without popping my phone out. See, here we are at Hanalei. It's a beautiful horse rescue.
You can use I use that brush there on their fly things. I haven't really scrubbed their.
This is where I come to feel the peace that surpasses all understanding inside me and elsewhere. And I just want to leave you with a beautiful prayer from the Buddha, which is the prayer for loving kindness. And it goes like this. May all beings be peaceful.
Okay, thank you so much.
May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. And may all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. And may all beings be free. Many blessings. Wish you a peaceful, fulfilling, and happy day. Thank you for joining the World Peace Experiment, Summer of World Peace, the World Peace Meditation. Many blessings, and please share this with people so that they can participate in sending love and light to the world. Bye now.
Yeah, I think so. Because there's I still see like stuff in the scoop floor, I guess.
Finish.